Spin it, let's begin it, bear and grin it. When you're in it, you can win it in a minute. When you spin it, spin it, spin it. Dop-a-dop-a-dop-a TaleSpin. Bop-a-bop-a-bop-a TaleSpin. We have got some vintage TaleSpin items in this giant box. You do not want to miss this video, so hurry right back.
Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon.
Hey Disney Afternoon gang, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake. If you're returning here, thanks for coming back for another video. And if you're new, we do all kinds of Disney content, unboxings and pins, hauls, trips, trivia, vintage. Disney Afternoon week part, I don't know, are we on part 3? 1, 2, we are on part 3. I think I'm filming these out of order, but that's my secret. So I have got some more vintage goodness for you in this giant box today, but who does not love that TaleSpin theme song? Written by Michael and Patty Silvershire. Awesome songwriters. That song is so catchy and so fun, and that tongue twister is the best. So, in ye old box, I have got some vintage from some vintage things for you today. So let me cut in. This box has been sitting around forever, and I have been dying to open it because I've been looking at collecting one of these for a while, and they are never cheap. And so I finally found one for a really good deal on eBay, and yeah, super excited to have this in the collection. So if you remember back in the day, so merchandising for Disney Afternoon shows is an interesting sort of history. The Wuzzles, which you know I'm a fan of, went crazy on the licensing and the merchandise. There is more stuff I think made for Wuzzles than there was probably for all of the rest of the Disney Afternoon show combined. There were some figures released for TaleSpin, some action figures, and for was it Dust TaleSpin? Maybe DuckTales 2? Oh, Darkwing Duck, right. Darkwing Duck was the other one that they released in very limited quantity, in capacity. So limited I didn't even have them. But one of the things they did do with TaleSpin, Gummy Bears, and most of the others was tie-ins with cereal boxes. So shout out to all of my kids who open cereal boxes for the prizes. And so Kellogg's and Disney had this big tie-in that they did where you could collect prizes with cereal boxes. And then also they did have a few McDonald's toy tie-ins, and that's where this comes in today. Okay, so this is not perfect. So let me go through and see if I can quickly, do you see a little bit of it? See if I can quickly fix this. Woo! Okay, I'm back. I had to do like major reconstructive surgery on that, but you ready to see this vintage piece of goodness? So this is the original McDonald's Happy Meal display from 1990. I'm pretty sure the year is. Where they released these metal like die cast figures. You've got Wildcat's flying machine. You've got Baloo's seaplane, Molly's biplane, and Kit's, I can't read backwards, Kit's racing plane. And they all had little propeller movements. As a kid, I had Wildcat and Baloo. I never ended up getting Molly and Kit, which I was very disappointed in. But this is the original display. If you look from the side, let's see if I can get a good angle on the side here. You can see the little bars there that connect to the big Baloo's plane. There's a motorized element in this back. Someday maybe I'll get it working, but those would spin. This is in really excellent condition. I'll show you down here. And then the back is gorgeous artwork. So here they all are, flying off to the skies together. Love this artwork. Love this piece. I have been looking at one of these and they are so expensive. This one was $20 and in really good condition for its age. It's still holding well together, still complete. All of the blue figure in the back and all of these had shuffled out of their little slots. So I had to take the plastic off and rebuild the back of it in order to get everything in place. But here we are. And I couldn't be happier with this thing. Just absolutely stunning. Not very deep, not very big. Be courteous to your McDonald's workers next time you're digging around asking for whatever McDonald's Happy Meal toys you're collecting, because these things are not easy to take apart and put together. So anyway, so happy to have this in my collection. I wanted to show off one other vintage piece that's so in addition to this display that they had in the stores, from the ceiling, they had cutouts of the different planes. And I bought this on eBay some time ago. Someone had taken one of the giant hanging signs. You can see the original hole in the top where they would hang it from the ceiling, and turned it into a clock. So I have both of these pieces now in my collection. This is on giant wood. Somebody must have, made this for their kid. The clock did work. I think the battery's currently dead. This hangs in my kitchen. I absolutely love this. Such a throwback. I loved these toys. They were so much fun to have. So I am excited to have this. And also my vintage McDonald's, trying to be careful with it. It needs a good cleaning is what it really needs. My vintage McDonald's display to go along with it. Couldn't be happier. Who else collects McDonald's toys, either past or present? They're a lot of fun, a lot of great Disney tie-ins, of course, as you know. If you like this video, hit the like button. Tell me down below, who's your favorite TaleSpin character? I probably liked Kit as a kid, but I thought King Louie was funny. And Don Carnage, who is not represented in this series, was also a great villain. And the Shere Khan character. I mean, it was just a great series. So tell me down below, who's your favorite TaleSpin character? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. I hope you really like this Disney afternoon week. I've got some more vintage and new things for the properties coming down the pike. So I hope you will tune in for those. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled Disney content on, I don't know what day, the next video I post. So you make sure to tune in for that. Thank you all. And until the next Disney afternoon, stay adventurous.
Hope to see you back real soon, sharing in Jake's Disney afternoon.